And the race has started. The start is not very hot. It looks quite good. Let's give him it's a lot of catch up there towards the front. I see Jan Louis there in the front. Let's just go to him quickly and have a look. Oh, there's still some a little bit of a lead out. Jay Nellis in front. And Jan Louis is having some fun. He's making up some ground. He is gaining. He's still in position 33rd. But he's getting there. His heart rate is quite high. And we've got Kevin here in the front. We've got Renando Berger here. And Alan is now also here. Oh, you gotta bridge that or you gotta leave it. What you gonna do? You worked very hard to get here. Will he bridge? Will Alan assist him in the bridging? Parsons is putting out 5.8 watts per kilo in the front, trying to assist him in bridging. Now's the time for Alan to go past and to assist in the bridge. Alan is trying. They fall abreast. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think they're gonna make it. I think they're gonna bridge. Somebody just came from behind. It also will assist because it will bridge the gap. Okay, they're a nice group. They will definitely catch the front. Alright, so we'll have everybody back together in the front. But the pace is hard. Alright, so they should be fine. There's a group just behind. Okay, so the front group is now together with, like, I see Peter Larish, Jan Louis, Dirk Coetzee, or is it maybe Driekus Coetzee? Never know which one of the Coetzees that is. They are all together in the first group. If I see the character, then I'll definitely know. We have got Driekus in here as well. Let me just go to him. So it was indeed Driekus Coetzee in the front. Now that's very nice to see him here. Let's hope he has a wonderful race. At least this time he's not on a TT bicycle. Alright, so this is gonna get interesting. Very interesting. Nobody should break away here. Everybody should be okay. Watching Driekus's heartbeat is quite high, 170. He's on quite high watts. Let me try and see what bicycle he's on. A Trek. It looks like 3.4 NVs or something like that. Okay. At least he calmed down on the watts a bit, so you must just stay here. Alan just moved in next to him. Alright, just stick it out here. And let's just go a little bit back to the Class D guys quickly. Now, Class D guys, they're busy on the uphill. Yandre is leading the bunch as normal. There's a gap in front. There's also C guys and one D guy in front of him. He's pushing big watts. This little uphills is seriously hurting. You've got Tian Nel in front of him. A little bit up the road, 20 seconds. Let's go see. If you look at Yandre here, is 150, 159 heart rate, 158. It's going to settle down a little bit. The cadence 182, 82, which is very good. The wattage is quite high. All of this is climbing, climbing, climbing. This is not his strong suit, but he's definitely doing well. Big numbers. This is big numbers. They've got a nice little group here if they can keep it. There's a group coming from behind. What I would do is actually relax a little bit, because that's a big group coming from behind, so that when they catch you, then you guys can basically stick with them. So let's see. We can see now TNL is 16 seconds in front. The group catching from the back is probably about 5 seconds. I can't see now, but it should be. Yandra is still pushing some serious watts. Heart rate is very high. We have to select one race where it's just downhill. Then I want to see who's going to catch Yandre. Yandre is making it tough for the group behind to catch up. But there is a couple of C-class guys coming from behind. Melville, Snyman. I don't know that Tritanium coaching. I don't know who that is. But anyways, they are catching now. Should join. There's those two yellow shirts just behind. Alright, let's just see quickly how it goes with Tian. Now if you look at Tian now, he's doing a comfortable 240, sitting in slipstream. And heart rate is quite low, 87. He's just comfortably cruising along, yeah. Okay, this is a downhill part, so I understand that as well. Just get I don't think this is. No, I don't think this is Tian. Alright, let's just. It is him, I think. Any case, let's go. We've got giving everybody a ride on here. Let's look at the ladies quickly. Well, let's go to the front quickly, and then we can see what is happening. And let's go to Jan quickly. Jan Louis. Alright, back to Jan Louis. They're still all together, but this is a mixed A and B. Mainly A's. Yeah, to stick with these guys, you gotta know what you're doing. And we definitely got Alan in here. Alan wasn't very much up for racing now. He was lazy. He wanted to lie on the couch and eat potato chips. But I'm glad he pitched. He's having some fun here. We've got Peter Larish in here. And Drickus. So they're basically the top 4 of the Namibians in this group at the moment. Oh, and yeah, Kevin is in the group just behind, so he already dropped. Alan's heart rate is very close to max. I'm sorry, this is Peter. So it is very tough hanging with this group. The watts is very high. How long can they stay? Because if you're actually a class B rider, which is actually 3.2, 3.4, you can't stick around on this 5 watts per kilo. It's impossible. Soon you will see people starting to drop off. See, the group is stretching out a little bit. Because anybody can go above the FTP, but it's not sustainable. Move my camera around here a little bit. Alright, let's just watch this a little bit. Of course, Drickus is leading the bunch, but there, Peter is keeping nicely up. And Drickus is now at the back because you have to be careful of the yo-yo effect, especially when you hit a hill. He was also sick for some time with the flu and everything, so I don't think he's 100% up to standard yet. Jan Louis is hanging in there at 4 watts per kilo. Alan is doing 4.5 watts a kilo. There's a guy dropping out the back. The group is splitting definitely. I think Peter is out the back, but he is actually a C class, so it's basically impossible to hang in there. He did do a good effort. Now it's such a small gap, but you try and close that gap. That's like sort of impossible. Alright, let's just go up and see if Jan is hanging in there. And Jan is still hanging in there. So we've got Jan, Alan and Drickus in the front group here. And I want to go back and have a look at the ladies, because they always have a very nice race. And let me just see here. I want to see Yanda Nell is also one of our latest members, and she lost contact with everybody around her. She did have quite a good start because she's in front of Martina, she's in front of Leonie, and she's a little bit behind Dirk Low. 21 seconds, and not a little bit, but still. But looking good, got a nice, snazzy little bicycle there. And it's all you have to do is just keep it going. But the best is always if you can fall back or find a group. If somebody comes from behind, just make sure you stick a bit. You just have to stick a little bit. You get another person. Eventually you form a little gruppetto, and off you go. Let's see what's going on here with Anton Swart. He is against this hill. You've got Dirk Low is 10 seconds behind. It's quite a tough one, that one. Going past that group quite fast. So you should actually start hotter so that this doesn't happen. But I think it's maybe the pink socks that did that. Let's have a look at Mr. Snowman. He's got a nice little group here. Yeah, this is quite nice. If you can actually stay in a group like this, you are sorted. You're going to be much faster as a guy that's even doing 20 to 50% more power than you. A lot of people have got climbing bicycles here. So maybe they know something we don't know. Just want to see where my friend Tian is at the moment. He's in 43rd place. He's got a nice gruppetto going here. He's got Yandre. Yandre is with him. There was just a drone flying over there. And the drone is following them, so it must be one of theirs. Yandre is still... They should be fine if they can keep this up. They'll definitely do a good time. Alright. We should go see who's in the front group and whether everybody is still there. Let's just see what happened to Renando. Now, Renando is in a group here with Nicolas and Maritz and Kevin. This is a nice group, full of Namibians. And if they can keep this together, give him a ride on. Now, Peter is falling back as well. This group is going to catch him quick. And when that happens, he must just stick with them. Am I? Yeah, this Maritz is Dali Maritz. This is a nice group, a strong group. This is a nice showing of... She's having a very strong ride. Heart rate 176 is quite high. if she can sustain this, it will be wonderful. And Ronaldo, oh, he's also in the red. Heart rate is very high, cadence is quite low. Yeah, I hope he can sustain it. And if you look at Nicolas, because they're all in the same group, his heart rate is more reasonable, 165. He's not working that hard. Mind you, that's quite hard as well, but it's not that hard. And Kevin, where's Kevin? Kevin. Oh, Kevin, 170. Yeah, this road is up and down the whole time. It definitely makes you work. We're just gonna go to Driekus quickly, and as you can see, Driekus is still leading the pack here, having some fun. Don't know how much fun you can be having, but alright. I see Jan is still here, I see Alan is still here. I hope that was Jan. I assumed it was Jan. I see Alan. Yeah, it's Jan. He's at the back. Coming through strong. He's also in very good form currently this year. He even, I don't know if he won it, but he did some kind of triathlon thingy online as well. It's good. Alright, Driekus looks quite comfortable. 166 heart rate, everything sort of stabilizes, no more than 180, 190s. And he's actually just cruising. He can actually rip this open whenever he wants to. Let's just see what Alan looks like. As soon as I see Alan come into the screen, which will be now. Alright, we've got Alan here. Alan is also settled down a bit, 163 heart rate, still doing his high cadence, and what is at least mid 250s. He just shot out the front of the group. He doesn't want to be there. Now this is going to be an interesting race. There are 17 kilometers into this race, and it's basically Jan and Alan and Driekus is still here. And they're riding with the A graders. So class A guys. There's a couple of class B guys in here. There's no more C guys. Another guy dropping off the back. He's a goner. There's a couple of guys dishing out a hit when they go up the hills. As you can see now, it was Alan and Jan totally on the back. That's the first signs normally after a hill. But it's also clever riding in real life. If you attack the hill and you are sort of first onto the hill so that you can come last off the hill, you spend the less power. The least amount of power. Now this still... Okay, they're going left here. Alright, now we've got some rolling hills. And this normally hurts. This one is quite hard. So everybody is going into the 4 watts a kilo. Alan is on the back. Jan is falling a little bit off the back, but he is pushing out the watts. Alan is in the front now. Now everybody is going to come past. Now you have to be careful going over the top. You've got to pick it up slightly. Jan is digging deep. It looks good. Alan is also maintaining it. But if you were feeling strong now, you could have dished out some damage there. I don't know what happened to Odricus. He actually did a breakaway on that hill. That is what he did. He and another A grade, they went for it. And I agree they should have done it, but they should have gotten at least 2 more guys. But at least he's going to get a workout now, because you can see his heart rate is already 185. Doing nice cadence, because that was not that nice. There's 2 other guys that also did the breakaway, and they are really trying to close this gap down, because they are doing some high watts. They're 5 seconds behind. Let's just have a look if we can see them. Oh, yeah, incoming. Now those 2 guys, they should close. Yeah, they're going to close them down quickly. Come. That guy should not tap off. He should come through. Come. Otherwise the main group is going to catch up again. And then the breakaway was for nothing. Alright, keeping our eye on the back group. 6 seconds. And I think they should be fine. It shows 5 seconds now, but it's because it's a downhill. The one guy did roll through. He did start it in the front as well. There's some A graders in class A behind that is starting to kick a bit, but I don't think they're gonna come. Nah, this 4 should be gone. 6 seconds now. It will go up to 7, and that should be it. Alright, we're gonna go down to Alan quickly. Now Louis is still hanging in the back here with his pink socks, and Alan is getting some momentum from the little uphill. Now the pace should come down in this group, because the strongest guys is basically off the front. Now I saw Ronaldo is over 3 minutes behind. This little group they're catching now. This little uphill is gonna hurt. Alan's got a kick. The guys are kicking. You got a kick. It's time to go. Or to let go. They're off, definitely off. You can't. Okay, let's see. Jan just went past Alan. Nah, they're not gonna close it down. Okay, that is it. They're off that group as well. Now there's a couple of bees in front. But you saw when they kicked, you must respond or you are gonna. Now these two on their own, they will play cat and mouse because nobody's gonna work or gonna do all the work. And then what's gonna happen is the group behind will catch them. But there is really nobody behind them. Peter, 2 minutes 28. It's possible for 2 minutes 28 to close the gap, but right behind them you've got another B class at 37 seconds, Tyndall, and then we've got Martin. Now if those two can come together with these two, then they will stay in front, because 4 people will be strong enough. Alright, let's just have a look where Drickus is now. Alright, that group basically caught back up with them. So the breakaway didn't stick. The whole Class A is together. There's a couple of Class B's in there as well still. But if you're Class B and you're still here with the A grade Class A's, then I don't think your grading is 100% correct. Because you should not be at 23 kilometers. All on your lonesome. It's still quite high up in the field, just 1 minute behind those 4 guys that I saw now. It just couldn't stick there because it was a little bit tough. Her heart rate is 170, she's still quite high. She's got one guy here with her. I can just imagine somebody standing behind her saying, up, 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 or up, 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 or what does he normally say? In any case, Dali, you got to move it. But I see you are pacing with this guy, and this guy is pacing with you. He's a bit slow. But there's a group behind, 11 seconds. 4-5-man team. So they will catch up, and then you guys will be okay. If you can stick, you must just stick. Save the energy now and then stick there. Alright, let's... Okay, let's just see quickly. Yandre. I want to see what's going on with Yandre's group. Now we've got Tian and Yandre, and I think there's only 2 Namibians here. But Peter should be here as well. No, he's in front. He's with NC's group, yeah. Still going strong. Very nice. Andre's heart rate is extremely high. And as I say that, it drops. So there was probably something wrong with his meter. Because, yeah, that was a high heart rate. That's more like it's close to 150. We've got Johanna still in here as well. And Johanna is in 72nd position. And she's done already 18 kilometers, 18.8 kilometers. And then we have Leonie. And Leonie is 71st, and as you can see behind is the A group guys catching up. The way the track sometimes uses the same roads to get to different places, so they're going to come past, and then where she's going to turn left, they're going to turn right, that type of thing. So they're actually going to shoot past her. It's going to look quite crazy. And that was Trickus's group. Alright, we're going to go past, and now the group is still going to come from behind. There's another 2 minutes down the road still is Alan. Alright, let's quickly see. Then we've got Martina. And she's also on her own sim. All alone. In the park of New York. At least you've got some people cheering. Alright. .164 heart rate. Out of the saddle on the little hill. That's the way you do it. Just carry on. Enjoy it. All pain is all gains. Alright, let's quickly have a look here. Then we've got the next person on the road. It's Yandanel. And now she is 14 seconds in front of Martina. Now she's got two people behind her on 4 seconds and 5 seconds. Should wait for them. Slipstream is a real thing. Try and get together. Try and get together. A group is much faster than a solo person. Alright. And then we're gonna go to Dirk. Dirk is just up the road. Cruising. Oh, he's on a TT bicycle. So yeah, he's having a solo effort. Yeah, it's hard work on a TT bicycle, really hard work. Then we have Anton. Anton is a little bit in front, and he's cruising along at about 3 watts a kilo. Oh, he's having some meter problems as well. It seemed like a dropout. That's not fun. And that's normally if your trainer is too far from your, shall I say, your dongle that you are using. So if you use ANT Plus or Bluetooth, you must just put it closer to your trainer. Either get a USB extension or something. Let's see where Frank Sneyman is currently. He's got a nice little group here. So Frank is sticking to this group, doing nice watts, nice cadence, nice heart rate. He is quite comfortable. It's quite a nice little group as well. It's what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, make it 8. Now if he can stay there, he's really gonna do a good time. You go, Frank. And then Tian was here with Yandre, and they are still together. And let's watch Nicolas's group. Nicolas should be, Renando is here. Now as you can see, Alan and Jan is only 1 minute 36 ahead of him now. Because this group as a unit is faster than what they are, the two of them. So Peter is also, so if they work together and they do equal share a bit in front and everything, they're really going to catch Alan and Jan quite quick. It's already 51. When we move to Jan now, we can see Jan and Alan, they got some other stragglers, so they're at least 4 people now, so they should be faster, but they're already on the uphill. So what will happen now is I have to go to the front quickly. Now Drickerson is doing the climb, and as you can see, he's fighting for first place here. Now this is tough, man, this is tough. The bicycle he's got is a capable climber. Is he going to drop the guy behind him now? If that guy, it seems that guy's going to stick. He's even swerving left to right to try and shake him off his slipstream. But he should not fear, because the guy behind him is on a Tron bicycle. The Tron bicycle is going to suffer a bit on when the climbing gets steep. In the end, it's a steep up. They're on 34 kilometers now. Yeah, just save yourself a little bit, Rikus. This is a futuristic New York. All the glass roads, flying cars. Don't know why we've got a chopper here if we got all this futuristic stuff. Now you know what it feels like to drive on glass. Now, in the front there, the finish is inside that building on the left there in the front. So all the way up. So this is probably the last downhill. Now here we've got a little kick of 7 degrees. That guy is actually using his momentum. Triggers responded perfectly. And this will really hurt the... It will now start to hurt when it starts to get serious in the front here. Yeah, just keep calm, keep calm. Okay, let's just see how it goes with the second group. Now Alan also likes his climbing. But it's too early to actually go. But they are dropping one of the Class A guys. That guy, Mr. Nito, he gave up. But Louis is still here. So we'll come to them again a little bit later. Let's just quickly go have a look how Drickus is going, because he should start a massive climb now. Now, as you can see, the group actually caught the 2 breakaways. And I was very confused now as to see his watch is very low. And this is the part where it really counts. Don't know what went wrong there. He probably had a dropout of some sort, because everybody just flew past him as I joined. And they're basically on the last section of the climb. And as you can see, those B's that you see now, they will not be on the results because they will get filtered. Basically as sandbaggers, they basically get an upgrade. Wrong class entered or anything like that. Wrong weight, watts per category. Alright, but it doesn't matter. You race yourself, you do your best that you can. But this is high up, the streets are very far down there. And this part hurts. So we've got our first Namibian in 11th position currently. He's gonna go, it's a little bit down here, then you get the finish line. That colorful arch in the front think there's a little climb to it. Yeah, there's a little climb, and then you get that colorful arch, and that is the finish line. And that last one hurts, man. Ew. It's terrible. Go, 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 go. Now you dig deep. 15%. Almost over the top. And that is it. Well done, Triggers. Now I've got Alan hanging on the back, Jan leading it out. Alan is 167 beats per minute, is quite blown up. Jan is 164, which is, there's still some left in the tank then. He's definitely dropping the rest. .168 heart rate. And then still maxing his heart rate, 170. He's pushing nicely, 400 watts here. He is spinning, 100 cadence, 101 cadence was. He is definitely doing an attack here. You must just remember that last climb, he can use this guy in front of him to save a bit. He's catching him too fast. Yeah, stick to that guy. Let him drag you to the next climb. Go for it. Janus at 170 heart rate. He's in the flat piece now. He's going to get to the last kick. .173 heart rate. .174. And that's it, through the arch. And Alan is on the climb, coming up. He's just cruising now. This little last bit is a bit of a kilo. And here we've got Kevin, and Peter is a little bit in front of him. Peter is definitely going for the breakaway here. He's doing a nice little sprint. It's just a leg opener to get his legs turning. Kevin is 4 seconds off. I actually thought they were going to catch them, but I didn't. The finish line was first. And it's Kevin that basically took the fourth for the Namibian. I thought Peter had it. Peter is climbing. Renando is 34 seconds behind. And NZ is just behind him with another 5 seconds. Okay, Peter done it. I've lost my people here. I don't know if Margarita Dali is also on the climbs now. She always have people cheering for her. That last kick, doing well. Let's see if she's got fight in her left. 179 heart rate. Come, push it, push it, push it. She's definitely going to beat these two. Come on. Yeah, that's nice. That's serious watts. That is serious watts. Ooh, 181 heart rate. That's out of the saddle. That is. I want to see a photo of what that looked like. And then Townsend come with a sprint like that. Come on, guy, you nuts. Alright. And then we've got Tian. He's on the second last hill, or the last hill before the little kick. Oh, I misclicked him. Yeah, this is him. Yandre is 28 seconds behind. And France another 10 seconds behind Yandre. Alright. Tennis cruising. 161 heart rate. Last little kick down. You can do it. Almost over the top. The last little bit. And you've done it. Even with a nice push of 350 watts in the end. And we've got Yandra here. What an awesome ride. So cruising, 161 heart rate, so he's pushing it, 162. All the flying cars and taxis, and you think you couldn't get a ride and you must ride your bicycle. Now this Tron is definitely a very nice bike on the flats, but I don't think so much going up here. France is 16 seconds behind, doing some nice watts. 162 heart rate, Yandre, well done. France is just behind, we're sketching up, power to weight ratio, 160, 320 watts. Very nice, well done. And France is gonna cross the finish line. Oh, Anton has still got that serious climb left, yeah? But you should just attack it and go over it. You can die once you're on the top, but yeah, just keep working at it. Keep working at it. I can feel the hurt.